G'day guys, here we are in the Hunter Valley, Newcastle, and we've got a typical house and land package estate behind me. As you can see, this area is noisy, there's main roads everywhere. Quite often people get lured into house and land contracts in estates which are sincerely not very good value. They're not good value for a lot of reasons. As you can see behind me, you've got overhead power lines, you've got freeways on the right, and cookie cutter housing. This particular housing does not appeal to owner-occupier markets. In fact, this estate alone has over 80% investors in it. Not a good sign for people who want to put their money in a great marketplace. So what we do at Positive Real Estate is make sure we can find you an estate where there's going to be some great value, and this place isn't it. Let me show you where we can go. It's important when choosing a property as a house and land package to buy in an estate where you're going to have some great resale value. As you can see, this estate, which is in Fletcher, just around the corner from the other one, yes, it's a little bit more expensive by about $30,000 to $40,000, but you're guaranteed resale. People love living in this community. There's no overhead power lines, there's no noisy roads, and certainly it's very hard to get into. In fact, investors only make up around 7% of the owners in this particular estate, which is great when it comes to adding value and great when it comes to ensuring that the streetscape and the actual community feel and your asset is going to be viable for a very long time. As you can see, pictures tell 1,000 words, and just by looking around you can see the class difference of buying in this particular estate. So as you can see, they're very house proud allotments here, in fact all owner occupiers. You can see that it's not cookie cutter housing, which is a big difference when it comes to resale. Good suburban quality house and land packages, and you'll find that there's very few tenants here, and as you can see, the pretty much landscape kind of gardens. People are house proud. There's older established housing here, and it's drip fed to the market, which is really interesting because they build to generally the needs of further owner occupiers. Of course, the macro market, the Newcastle Hunter Valley area is very strong, but from a micro point of view, what we learned is we need to understand what we're buying. We need to make sure that we're buying a property that is liquid, that can be sold to an owner-occupier, and that has appeal in the end. Of course, for the best tips and strategies, I'd encourage you to come to one of our property investor nights. They're available in every capital city and some secondary markets as well. It's real easy to register. Just jump online, put your name down, and one of our client managers will get in contact with you and make sure you're familiar with where to go. We look forward to seeing you soon at one of our events.